Hello, this is John Mark Gray, and today we're diving deep into the captivating world of poker literature. For those of you who truly live and breathe the game, we'll explore some seminal poker books that have shaped not just my own understanding, but the very landscape of poker theory. Let's kick things off with Doyle Brunson's Super System. This isn't just a book, it's quite simply the Bible of poker. Published in 1978, it laid the foundational stone for modern poker theory, offering insights into a myriad of games, from no-limit hold'em to seven-card stud, all played at the high-stakes cash tables that define the Las Vegas Strip. It's more than a strategy guide. It's a living piece of poker history, a snapshot of an era when legends roamed the felt. While I know many modern poker wizards might scoff, deeming its theories outdated and its strategies ill-suited for today's hyper-aggressive game, one must remember that wisdom, like life itself, offers different lessons to different minds. For me, this book profoundly shaped my thinking, particularly on the underestimated power of suited connectors. It taught me not to fear battling big pocket pairs with these seemingly humble hands in no-limit hold'em. More importantly, Super System ignited my personal exploration into game theory, sparking my imagination to develop my own strategies for playing at the highest levels. It truly is a masterpiece from a legend, featuring contributions from other titans of the game like Chip Reese, Mike Caro, and David Sklonsky. Speaking of David Sklonsky, his landmark work, The Theory of Poker, is an intellectual playground for anyone fascinated by the mathematics and underlying logic of the game. I devoured 4 or 5 of his books during a period when I was intensely studying poker theory. Sklonsky's writing, particularly for its time, felt far more scholarly and rigorously analytical than anything else available. It's clear he thought profoundly about the game, dissecting its complexities with surgical precision. While I don't believe simply reading his books will magically transform you into a world-class player, after all, poker demands a blend of natural talent, sharp instincts, raw aggressiveness, and an undeniable passion. Sklonsky's real genius lies in providing an unshakable foundation. He excels at explaining the fundamental principles that allow players to then springboard into developing their own unique game and elevating it to the next level. In my opinion, few writers articulate the core tenets of poker better than Sklonsky. The next book I highly recommend is Mike Caro's Book of Poker Tells. Caro was a genuine pioneer, the first to truly delve into and articulate the subtle art of reading opponents at the table. When this book was written, online poker was merely a distant dream, meaning Caro's insights are exclusively focused on live tells at the felt, the involuntary twitches, tells, and habits that betray a player's hand strength. The book offers fascinating observations, such as how players might project weakness when holding a monster or an air of confidence when bluffing. Reading Caro's work wasn't just about absorbing his theories. It was a catalyst for me to deeply consider and develop my own system for identifying tells through meticulous observation of my opponents. This ability to read subtle cues is where a true edge is forged in live play, often dictating the crucial decisions that separate winners from losers. With most players losing money and only about 15% consistently winning, cultivating superior, live reads is undeniably one of poker's most invaluable skills. This book also provocatively encourages self-reflection, making you consider your own unconscious tells that might be inadvertently costing you money. While I don't subscribe to every theory within its pages, like any book, it requires discerning judgment to adapt what's useful and discard what's outdated. Caro's Book of Poker Tells acts as a potent discussion starter, stimulating creative thought and leading to original applications of its material. It remains a worthy and essential read for any serious poker player. My 4th recommendation is Phil Hellmuth's Play Poker Like the Pros, published in 2003. This book offers a unique lens through which to view the poker table, breaking down the diverse player types you'll encounter. Phil, being the insightful mind he is, clearly thought deeply about the game, especially the observational aspects of live play and the strategic advantage of categorizing opponents. He was arguably the first to neatly classify playing styles, famously simplifying them into animal types, a brilliant keep it simple, stupid approach that makes complex concepts accessible. While much of the book's theory, particularly its highly selective hand charts for a conservative approach, feels a bit antiquated by modern game theory standards, it undeniably served as a crucial stepping stone. Helmuth, primarily a tournament player and famously brutally bad at cash games by his own admission, nonetheless crafted a foundational text. It's a perfect starting point to grasp basic poker strategies in a simplified manner, preparing you to tackle more advanced conceptual books that delve deeper into player types and next-level strategies. And let's not forget, with more World Series of poker bracelets than anyone else on the planet, Phil Hellmuth certainly deserves immense credit for his unparalleled success and insights. Finally, the ultimate poker book I'd recommend is one I hope to write myself someday. I've spent countless hours contemplating poker strategy, and during my brief stint as a professional player during the poker boom, I realized after devouring over 20 books that many existing theories, particularly regarding the mathematics and deeper probabilities, often missed the mark. Many writers, in my view, were fooled by apparent math, developing strategies based on a limited understanding of probability, taking it at face value rather than delving into its dynamic, relational nature. For example, the fixation on pre-flop hand strength and static probabilities before the flop ignores a fundamental truth. What truly matters is how your hand connects with the board after the flop. You can play 7-2 offsuit. If it hits, it hits. Every element in poker is relational. I believe my insights, drawing parallels between poker theory, chess, and financial markets, offer a fresh perspective that deviates significantly from how most players learn and approach the game. Should I ever publish it? And it is definitely on my list. I believe it will be an important, insightful, and incredibly valuable read for any dedicated poker enthusiast. Of course, there are many other excellent books I haven't specifically detailed, such as Gus Hansen's Every Hand Revealed. This remarkable book chronicles every hand Hansen played en route to winning the 2007 Aussie Millions tournament, where he outlasted 747 players to claim a staggering $1.2 million. As a high-level backgammon player with a profound understanding of game theory, Hansen's meticulous analysis offers an unparalleled glimpse into the mind of a professional. Getting inside the thought processes of elite players as they navigate complex hands is an invaluable learning experience. Poker is an endlessly fascinating and popular game, and this list barely scratches the surface. Once you've solidified your basics, an entire universe of advanced theory books awaits, many of which have emerged in the 2 decades since the great poker boom, offering even deeper insights. So, good luck at the tables, and happy reading.